Always a good and interesting question. What would make downtown Grand Rapids better?
After getting the input from more than 1,000 people connected to downtown, a group is putting out its so-called Framework for Improvement.
24-hour News 8's Tony Tagliavia is here with what's in that report, what some business owners are saying about it, and what was in the last report. How many years ago, Tone?
Susie and Sue, it was 15 years ago, more than 15 years ago, that last Downtown Development Authority plan came out. Now that downtown Grand Rapids has some major iconic projects in place, the chair behind the task force for this report says the idea is to work on everything between them.
My first answer is retail.
Downtown store owner Gina Van Gessel wants to see more stores.
I think it would be friendly competition.
The new Downtown Development Authority framework mentions more stores and fewer empty store fronts repeatedly. The report says one way to get more stores is through an incubator, a way for store owners to experiment with different ideas to see what works.
I think it's the perfect opportunity for small startup businesses to have a chance to, open a little store, whether it be a shoe store or a little men's store, whatever. People can get creative.
Another focus, doing more around the river, recreationally and from a development standpoint. There's talk of perhaps reducing the number of one-way streets, improving parking convenience, and mention of better ways to get around downtown, including more transit. An assistant manager at Bohemia 2 on Weston Street near South Division Avenue hopes to see more creative advertising to get people around to different downtown attractions.
Something like that, just promoting people, that are using different opportunities to advertise and get people in the city.
There's also talk of more housing, which of course creates more customers for downtown shops. The last time the DDA put out a downtown plan like this was 1993. It called for things like more housing, making the arts more visible, a redesign on Monroe Center, and more wayfinding signs.
The view of downtown.
Brian Harris says many key goals were achieved. He chaired the DDA's task force this time around.
On the theme of central planning not being our focus, we're looking forward to ways to collaborate with others.
The chairman notes this report isn't really saying here are the areas we've missed completely, but instead here are the areas downtown perhaps should give more attention to. The framework's actually on display right now at an open house at the Amway Grand that goes until 7 p.m. Susie?
Thank you, Tony. There's been a lot of talk about big events coming to downtown Grand Rapids, and today yet another one was pitched to city commissioners. A group of promoters wants to bring a first ever River City Bike Week to the city. If the idea turns into reality, promoters say it would bring about 100,000 people to the city in the first week of July.